So before I go into this preview here of Dragon Ball Super episode 54 and give you guys my predictions and my breakdown on what I think is going to happen, real quick I want to promote something that our buddies over at Honest Anime, Oppai Senpai and I are doing this over on Honest Anime. We are giving away $100 Amazon gift card, alright, because of your support of both Anime Live Reactions and Geekdom 101. Right here, as you can see, honestanime.com, as you know, Geekdom 101 Anime Live Reactions. We're giving away 4 $25 Amazon gift cards, so you can win one of 4 $25 Amazon gift cards, so you can buy yourself whatever the hell you want, including Dragon Ball merchandise. I'm going to put the link to this page down below. You basically log in. It'll tell you exactly what to do to enter the contest. And there's about 24 days left, but hurry up and get in there early, okay? It's about less than a month left for you guys to go in here and win a $25 Amazon gift card, courtesy of Honest Anime. Again, I will put this link in the description down below. Definitely enter, and you can win. And why not? It's worth it. Doesn't cost you a thing. So enter as a thank you from Honest Anime and myself. Let's talk about Dragon Ball Super episode 54. I'm going to be previewing the episode. Also, I'm going to be looking at some Herms information that over here, as you can see on your screen. Herms picked this up from, of course, the Japanese TV Guide, and toei.anime.co.jp has their link right down there about Dragon Ball Super episode 54. Alright, we're going to get to that here in a minute, but first let's go to the video. Let's break down this preview here, and as always, guys, what I do is I go in here, I break down the next episode preview, give you my predictions on what I think is going to happen, and of course, in case you don't know, I've been watching this series for 20 years or so with in 3 different languages, so I guess I have some credibility there, right? Alright, so Herms, of course, already did translate the verbiage. Just go ahead and get to it now. Right away, let's talk about this. Vegeta, SS Blue, once again. We've seen the return of SS Blue. Very happy to see that. And, of course, Trunks is there with him. Now, if we hover over to the preview, the first part of the preview right here states, with his son Trunks worried about his lack of power, Vegeta, Trunks is shocked at the huge gap in power between himself and Goku. As he irresponsibly acts as if they don't need him around, his father Vegeta is outraged. So, basically, and of course, you guys obviously remember that when Trunks, in Dragon Ball Z, when Trunks was leaving for the future, Goku was dead, but he was still a little bit stronger than Trunks. But Trunks was still pretty damn impressive back then, right? Well, now, obviously, because of Goku reaching new heights of power with SS3 and, of course, the God forms, Trunks is really far behind. So, in this episode, and we're going to get to it here, it looks like it's going to be Vegeta and Trunks. And I'm going to get into my predictions here in a minute, but let's go ahead and keep going here. Hey, Trunks, did you eat your fill? There we see Trunks getting buff. We're going to go defeat Black pretty soon after all. Now, here we see Zamasu and his master, and over here in the preview, you see them down here. Herms translates right here. This week, Zamasu and Gowasu using time rings. Now, to me, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree with me on this one, this is even more interesting than Trunks Vegeta stuff. I think that the Trunks Vegeta stuff is good character development. We've seen Trunks interacting with Gohan. That one was, a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, really. 3 episodes, yeah, two weeks ago, whatever. This past episode, we saw Trunks interacting with Krillin and 18. Next up is Trunks and Vegeta, which a lot of people are looking forward to. But honestly, I'm going to go into that in a moment. This whole thing with Zamasu, Gowasu, and the Universe 10 Kais and the Time Rings, to me, my opinion, is a little bit more interesting. It says here, in order to observe what happens to the inhabitants of the planet Babari, the 2 of them use time rings to warp 1,000 years to the future. What do they see in the future? Now, I'm going to probably do a video about Zamasu's connection to Goku Black, but I don't know if I should do it this week or next week. I haven't decided yet. I may wait for Super to air before I make my final decision on that, but it looks like they're going to go examine the future. Now, my prediction, okay, is that there's a possibility that Zamasu and Black are indeed the same entity, and that at some point Zamasu becomes Black and goes into the future and takes Goku's body or something, and then goes into the future, and then into the alternate timeline, which would make sense because then that means that the Black that we see fighting Goku and those guys would be like an alternate, like it would basically, I'm talking about, it would be like an alternate universe version of Zamasu or an alternate timeline. I could be wrong. I have to really sit down and think about this, okay? So don't attack me in the comment section. I have to really think about my prediction. Where I'm going with this is that it's possible that Babari might be a human planet, and we might get some more development about, you know, Zamasu's hatred for humans, or humanoids, mortals, Ningen, if you will. That's my prediction on that, but we'll see. But at least we'll get to see time rings actually used properly, so there is that. Back to the preview. Oh, you're sparring with Vegeta. And here we actually, we see, you know, Trunks and Vegeta sparring in this forest. I am looking forward to seeing their interactions, because Vegeta has softened up a lot since Trunks had left. Obviously, as you guys know, Vegeta has shown a lot of love for his family, Bulma and Kid Trunks, and of course he cares about future Trunks too. So this Vegeta, I think, is going to be hard on Trunks, but I think there's going to be a lot more. He's actually going to train him. See, when they were in the Room of Spirit and Time, or the Hyperbolic Time Chamber in the dub, if you remember, guys, Vegeta and Trunks barely trained together. They were kind of separated. Vegeta did his own thing, Trunks did his own thing. Here, we're actually going to get them to train together. So, will Vegeta help Trunks unlock his God Key? Has Vegeta learned how to do this from Whis? I'm very curious. Let's keep going here. Oh, real quick, and there you see the time rings. So it looks like they're going to be using them. Now, Mike, I'm wondering why there's 4 and then a 5th one. There's 4 green ones and then a white one. I'm wondering what that means, but I guess we'll know later. He's way more awesome than he was back in the old days. That's Goku talking about Vegeta. Don't sweat the small stuff. Hit him with everything you've got. Now, here we have Trunks walking on water like he's Jesus Christ or something. I don't know what they were thinking here, but I'm guessing this is a moment of reflection when Trunks actually realizes that he needs training, and then he goes to his father and says, Tosa! You know, train me. Next time on Dragon Ball Super, Inheritor of Saiyan Blood, Trunks Resolve. You know, I've seen some theories saying that the Inheritors of the Saiyan Blood is going to be some other, like, planet or something. I don't think so. I think, I do think they're talking about Trunks. In other words, Trunks has inherited the blood of the fighting race of the Saiyans, the Saiyans, the Saiyajin from his father, who of course got it from his father, and so on and so forth. So, this title to me totally represents Trunks and nobody else. And of course, here we have Vegeta again in SS Blue. They have not released this toy yet of Vegeta in his armor. This armor, the old school armor with the SS Blue hair. But I'm expecting it soon. And Malibu Stacy has a new hat, like I've said a million times. If you get that joke, you'll know what I'm talking about. Trunks is like, fuck. And here's Vegeta grabbing him and saying, hey, buddy, I got blue hair too. And mine actually means something. So that's it. That's the next episode preview. Again, over here, this really kind of gives us more information. But it looks like, yeah, Trunks and Vegeta are going to have their sparring moment. I'm looking forward to it. I noticed in the preview, Vegeta's wearing his Fakata no F armor. I don't think he's going to wear that in the episode. I think they just took some old footage here and put it in. Or old pictures. I don't think he's wearing that in the episode. But my prediction is that, yes, Trunks is going to realize, yo, I might have gotten stronger, but my dad and Goku have surpassed me so much more. Let me see if I can get training from them. And then, of course, we're going to see Zamasu and Gowasu go into that planet Babari. I just wonder if Zamasu is going to grow more of a hatred for Black, and I do wonder if he's going to... my whole thing is, we know that Zamasu doesn't like humans. Could this be a bait and switch? Are they trying to swerve us? Because remember, guys, you know, a lot of these shows, they make you think something, and then they hit you with something else. As Toriyama does not want you to predict what's going to happen. He's very unpredictable. So it seems like Zamasu either is or will become Goku Black, or he has some kind of connection with the creation of Goku Black, but we don't really know. It could be anything at this point, but I'm wondering if this episode will continue that. That's what we know. I don't have any more information on any episodes after this yet, so we're going to be in the dark after next week, but I have a feeling we're going to get some spoilers pop up soon, or at least some episode titles. We'll see, but nonetheless, that's what I got for you. That's my prediction for Dragon Ball Super episode 54 is the one we're on right now. Definitely leave your comments down below. I will read them about what you think's going to happen. Do you think that Zamasu is going to keep hating humans, or do you think there's going to be a character arc change where he's going to actually end up liking humans because of course, knowing Goku? Because everybody who gets to know Goku loves humans and loves Goku. Or do you think it's a swerve? What do you think is going to happen? But also, I may do a video examining this in more detail later on. Anyways, thank you for your support of Geekdom 101. We're almost at 100K. Thanks to all of you guys for your support as always and for watching the videos. Remember to just check out the channel if you're bored. I got so many videos for you to watch. Dragon Ball, Star Wars, and movies that you will find something to like, I promise. Anyways, I hope you all have a great one. Talk to y'all very soon.